Hi, this is a video demo of how to create volunteer opportunities in GoodSocial. So the first thing you're going to want to do is log into your nonprofit profile page, and you're going to see this little area on the lower right that says volunteer opportunities and a link to create a volunteer opportunity. So you just click that link, and it's going to walk you through the very simple self-guided workflow to set up a volunteer opportunity. So we're going to set up an opportunity where we need 8 volunteers. This will be an in-person event. We can also do virtual events. You hit continue, and that bounces you through onto the next screen where you will give your event a title. And we're going to call this Reseed the Fields, the Poppy Fields. And one of the first things you can do is identify which types of folks this works best for, or is appropriate for. So we're going to select teens, families, and groups. And this is not an all-day event, nor is it an ongoing event, which would really mean an event of a really long duration. And it's not a repeating event, but you can create opportunities for each of these different scenarios. In this case, it's just a one-day thing, so there's no repeating. We're going to select a date of 12/29, and the event runs from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then we will not be accepting any new volunteer signups 24 hours before. That just lets us kind of get a level set on who's going to be participating. Then you click the continue button, and then you write a quick description. Help us reseed the poppy fields in our rural areas. And then you're going to go ahead and put your location in, which would be the address of the actual event. I'm just going to pick something here at random. And we'll do this one. If you have any special directions, you can type them in here. So meet at the back gate, for example. Hit the continue button, and then it will allow you now to set some parameters around managing your volunteers in advance of the actual event. So if there's a screening required, you can toggle that on. If there's any sort of training or orientation, again, these are all toggles for you. If there's a parent permission slip required or a phone interview, you can toggle all of those on, and then that will allow you to notify people in advance of what's required and allow you then to go run your normal processes around this as people sign up. We're going to set the age minimum here as 13, and then hit continue. And then here is where you want to add in particular skills you might be looking for. So I'm just going to put people skills and teamwork. There's a much longer list that you'll be exposed to when you're working in the production environment. We're actually in a demo environment right now. And then you click that last button, and here's one more opportunity to fine-tune your causes for this particular opportunity. Again, always suggesting that you be as generous as possible. That will help widen the opportunities for you to get matched with volunteers. I'm going to add human services and environment, and then click finish. And it really is as simple as that. Once again, you'll see the default image that we have loaded into all of these screens for you, but again, there's a place for you to replace that with something that might be more appropriate for your event. So I am going to do that right now, and I am going to choose this file and submit it. Sometimes it takes a few seconds for the file to upload. Go ahead and save those changes. And now you have a great image that really aligns with the actual event that you're hosting. So then here is what your management panel of the event looks like. You can see all of the settings that you've identified, and you can edit them if needed. If you would like to modify the description in any way, you can still do that here. You can see the location information, and then as people are signing up for your event, you will be able to see them here, and then on the day of the actual event, you will be able to check your volunteers in through GoodSocial. There's an important last step, however, so that this is visible to users and volunteers in the community. You need to hit the Publish This Opportunity button, and that will ensure that volunteers that are looking for this kind of event or that will be automatically matched with this sort of event are visible to you. One other thing I want to show you about just in terms of promoting the event, you want to go into the posts. It's a best practice that we recommend that as you're getting maybe initially posting that opportunity, you want to come in here and go into the posts area and post an opportunity. You're just going to select that event from your drop-down list. Those are all of the events that you have created. And you can add a little message, join us for a fun day in the fields, and hit post. And then it will show up in the feeds of individual users, volunteer users, and I'm just going to show you what that looks like. I'm going to bounce over here. This is my impact profile. This is my view into, these are all the things that I've done in GoodSocial, so this is my private view of my profile, but I'm going to go into the feed. Whoops, it wants me to sign in again. Let me do that quickly. And once I get signed back in, whoops, that's the one I want. Once I'm signed back in and I go into the feed, you will see that the post that my nonprofit just made is now showing up in the feed. And as an individual, if I'm interested in learning more, I will click on this button. First, I'm going to like it because I think it's cool. And then I go into the Learn More tab, and there I see this beautiful opportunity. My view is a little bit different. I don't see the tally of volunteers as they're signing up, but I see all of this other vital information, so I understand what's expected of me from a process standpoint. And then if the person decides they want to help, they click a button and they're done, and then are prompted to get other people to, to share this opportunity. So that's a quick video tutorial of creating volunteer opportunities, and we have more coming for you on other aspects of using GoodSocial. So thanks so much for watching.